All right. How's it going, everybody? What's up, YouTube? Here I am, making my second long form horizontal video. My name's Zach, for anyone just joining in, which is probably going to be most people because I'm a brand new creator. I'm taking a little bit of a different approach on this second video. I don't know if anyone's watched my first video, but if you have, it's not much. It's a pretty short video, and I'm just speaking my truth and kind of talking about my experiences in life and kind of what led me to wanting to do this. But what led me to kind of make this video is this is brand new for me. I'm genuinely starting from zero. I know nothing about video editing or filming or lighting or viral trends. Like I just know nothing about that stuff. I just know that I like YouTube and I like to watch YouTube, and I also like to grow and excel myself forward all the time. My hobby is to get better at things, and something that I realized with YouTube is it can kind of be my accountability buddy, you know? It can hold me accountable for doing things that I say I'm going to do. And something that I really want to do in this journey of growth is show everyone my process along the way. Show people that you really don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all these tools and equipment. I have a mic here and I'm using my iPhone to film me right now. That brings me to this point of why I'm making this second video. So the idea is, on that first video, believe it or not, for how maybe okay it looks, I kind of fell into the trap of, let me make this perfect. Be very good at editing and make it, attention grabbing, and make sure you have good transitions, good lighting, and, color grade it properly on your editing software. And man, I spent so much time on that first video trying to make it as good as possible. And not gonna lie, it was a little stressful. It was outside of my realm of knowing, and it kind of like deterred me a little bit. So I wanted to take a different approach, an approach of just being honest, genuine, and starting where I'm at and incrementally get better at what I'm doing. Basically just make a video where I'm not gonna go crazy with the editing and the transitions or chopping it all up and making sure my lights are perfect. Yeah, like I got a light right here and this button ready. Check this out. I can get brighter, I'm professional up in here. But no, seriously, the vibe is to just start where I'm at and add one thing with each video. I don't need to be perfect on the first video, and if I try to do that with every video, I'll burn myself out. I want to be consistent, and I'm in this for the long haul. Something else that I've seen a lot on YouTube is just begging for subscribers and begging for followers or likes or whatever, and that's also something I don't really feel comfortable with. I don't know if I ever want to do that. I don't really want to be like, this sound will get you 1 million views or whatever. Obviously it'd be great to get tons of views and tons of subscribers, but I don't even know what I'd do with all that right now. If overnight I just got 1 million views and all these subscribers, I don't even know what I'd do. So over the past month of working on YouTube, I had this kind of goal or this mindset at the start, which was like, I'm going to follow all these YouTube tutorials, and it's just going to skyrocket me to the top of whatever. And after making the first video, it just kind of put it into perspective for me of what actually matters. What actually matters to me is making genuine connections with people watching my videos. Not every video is going to be great and funny, and I have tons of video ideas that I want to do right and be entertaining and attention grabbing. I have videos like that, but like I said, I want to take it step by step and not rush these good video ideas I have and botch them. I want to make sure I learn the proper tools to do them right. But I also want to stay consistent and having footage and videos to upload, that just takes time. It's a process. I honestly don't know where I'm really going with this video. I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you know where I'm at and how it feels to be a brand new YouTube creator. And hopefully if anyone sees this, they can kind of relate and maybe get inspired to do something of their own, maybe start their own channel, or even just start a new hobby or whatever it may be. At the end of the day, I just really want people that are curious about my thoughts and opinions, and people that genuinely connect with me to subscribe and kind of build from there, because even just getting like one like or one comment of someone saying like, hey, this connected with me, or this hyped me up, or someone telling me like, keep going, don't stop, like that felt so good and just kind of rewarding. And I was like, man, I don't need 1 million views. I don't need 1 million subscribers. Even if I just impact one person to get them to want to better themselves or to be able to relate to me, that feels very good for my soul and spirit. Because something that works for me in life and has worked is when I relate with something, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. It makes me feel like I'm not by myself on this journey. I can take those next steps that I might have been scared about. Sorry to ramble, YouTube. Like I said, the second video, just off the cuff. My first video, I wrote a whole script. I stuck to it. I cut it up. Did all this stuff. And I'll probably write scripts in the future. I'll probably do everything that I did in that first video again in the future. But hopefully each video will get me to what I actually want to do on those videos, and do them right and not burn myself out. Because like I said, it's about the long haul and consistency. And the thing is, no one's probably even going to really see this video. So that's another thing I'm trying to wrap my head around, is like, it doesn't need to be perfect right away. Just post, keep posting, get comfortable talking to the camera, and feel like I'm more or less talking to you guys or the viewers. Hopefully people that can connect with me, because I really it would be so cool to have a community of like-minded individuals that are like wanting to better themselves, and they're looking for someone to relate to, and we can go on that journey together, and I can see where you guys started and where you end up, and vice versa. You're seeing where I'm starting. This is ground zero. I literally bought, I don't know if you can see it, I bought this Mac like literally 2 weeks ago to try and figure this stuff out. And I put it on a credit card, by the way, so don't think I'm all rich over here. Because something I notice a lot too is watching other YouTubers that say you can do it. They kind of look like really professional and really top notch, and that can be a little bit discouraging. So my hope too is when I make this stuff, you could see me and be like, dang, like look at that long-haired fucking freaking, sorry, excuse my language, freak of nature. That dude doesn't got nothing. He's just got hopes and dreams, and he's chasing them. So I digress. But my main point in having this conversation with y'all is to say that you can do it. Don't be scared to do it. Don't be scared to start. Don't be scared to start where you're at. Don't be scared to be imperfect. You can be scared, but don't let being scared hold you back. For so long, it held me back. And this is something I did not think I would have the courage to do. But I'm doing it. As long as I've made a positive impact in my life, that's all I'm really looking for. I don't need to be super famous or super rich. Obviously, I want to be well off and successful. But at the end of the day, I know how to have gratitude and be grateful for what I do have, and also be grateful that I have this voice and healthy body and a healthy mind, and I hope that I can inspire you guys to do things that you maybe thought you'd never have the ability to do. With that being said, I'm just gonna be me, and hopefully you guys enjoy me. If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to watch me. The goal is to, like, when people subscribe, you're subscribing because of me, because of what I have to say, because of the way I like to do things, because you're curious about my thoughts and opinions, not because I tricked you with a viral thing or a noise or something. I just want to have a really tight-knit, awesome community that is driven and passionate and also understands how bad brain rot is and how, YouTube's a great place, but there's a lot of bad things on social media, on YouTube and all those things. And I just kind of want to be something that's not bad. I want to be something that's good and holds a lot of light. Thank you guys again for checking out my channel. If you're watching this all the way to the end, I commend you. It was probably the most absurd thing to sit and listen to. Me just racking my thoughts out of my head into this microphone, onto this camera. I'm just blabbing. This is just for me to get comfortable with this whole process and not burn out and not go overboard and start at a place that feels natural and comfortable for me. Yeah, step-by-step kind of process. So thank you guys once again. My name's Zach. I hope you enjoyed this video or any of my other videos. I will be having a lot more guitar videos. I will be doing those probably consistently for the rest of my life. I'll be making react videos. I like to do those, and I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions about musicians or bands or whatever it may be. And you guys can follow me on my journey and see where this takes me. Share or comment if watching this or watching any of my videos takes you guys to the next level or takes you on that next step, because you guys sharing that will light the fire in me to keep on going. Because if you don't have something hold you accountable or keep that fire lit, you're gonna just burn out. You're gonna just fade away. So this is something that lights my fire. All right. I'm gonna keep going on and on. I don't even know how long this video is, but rock on, YouTube. Love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so excited for this journey. We'll see where it goes. Take care.